Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, getting ready to play some football here tonight. And I gotta get my football game in tonight because I'm on the road tomorrow as I head down to Connecticut to meet up with Mike. And then on Friday morning, we're off to the Football Hall of Fame. And I'm probably gonna see a bunch of you there that are watching this here. And so I'm gonna meet some of you, gonna meet some new people. I'm looking to have a good time. I really am. In fact, we did a whole show today on Digital to Dice. New one dropped today, and we kind of previewed the event. Something that I've never been to, and so we talked about what I might expect. Kind of some other things there about what I'm hoping to do and the whole bit. So yeah, so that is that there. So we had a show today on that. And tonight we're going to go back to my replay here. Let me just get my chat room up here. My 79 football here. My Action PC. All right, we're almost set, ready to go. And let me get down to the full screen. And there we go. And there we go. So we're going to do 79 here. We're going to do Buffalo at New England. 7-5 Buffalo at 6-6 New England. This is probably it for New England. They need to start getting some wins here. I think there's 4 games left in the season. I think there was a 16-game season back then, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to get this going here, and for New England, they need to win here. If they fall to 6-7, they're probably done. Buffalo at 7-5 is in second place behind Miami, and they're right now they're tied with a whole bunch of teams for the wild card. So this is a big game here in the AFC and in the AFC East. If Buffalo can win and Miami loses, I think they're tied, is what that is. Alrighty, so we're set to go. Oh, some other news here that's kind of along with the convention. APA just released 1985 football. Ooh. And I know that's the year the Patriots got destroyed, but that's the year they still made it. They still got to the Super Bowl. Imagine that. I was just got out of high school, I think it was. And that's the first season after that, and I couldn't believe it. I can't believe that they won all those games. And they went to the Super Bowl that year. They got destroyed, but that's okay. They still made it, and that was fun. That was our best season ever. So I might have to get down, because I remember they played, who was it, the Jets, and then Los Angeles Raiders, and then the Dolphins. So I could play those games out there with that season. Of course, you have to play some Bears games just because you gotta respect the Bears. At the time, we hated them, but you got to respect the Bears for what they were in 1985. So that might be on the list. Boy, that might bump out 1980, because 1980 was released too. I didn't get that yet, so I might have to figure out which one I'm going to get. Am I going to get 80 or 85? But again, I still have so many seasons to play, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I'm interested to see what's going to happen at the convention here. And as I talked about on the podcast today, it kind of went from an APA tournament to a football free-for-all. And I think I'm going to enjoy that, being able to just kind of talk to some people, not kind of get pigeonholed into any kind of a tournament situation. Just kind of go and talk to people, play whatever we want, do whatever we want, and make it a fun weekend. And we're going to start that on Friday night, and that'll go all the way through Sunday night, I would imagine. As we're getting ready to go, here comes the coin toss, and Buffalo wins it, and Buffalo will receive the kick. Here we go. All right, so New England will kick off. And here comes that kick, and that'll be taken inside the 5. Some good coverage, but he's going to bring that out 27 yards to the 28-yard line, and that's where the Buffalo Bills will take over. It is a cloudy day here, 35 degrees. There's a slight wind here. Buffalo has the wind right now. Let's take a look at Buffalo offense. Joe Ferguson, of course, with Curtis Brown and Terry Miller. Out on the left, we have Jerry Butler. On the right, we have Frank Lewis, and our tight end is Reuben Gant. Up front for New England, we have Bishop, Hamilton, and Mel Lunsford. Back on the linebackers, Hawkins, Steve Nelson, of course, and Rod Schote. That's what we have for New England. So let's get going here. What do we want to do here first for Buffalo? We're going to go Brown, and we're going to go off tackle right here. So here we go. Ferguson takes the handoff. Brown will carry that one, and he'll gain 2. So the Bills looking at second. 100 tackles for Rod Schote. I love how they put these little highlights here in the game. I do like that. I'm really impressed with this version of the football game. I really am. Maybe that's why this is probably my most played version of the football game is this one here. I played some in the past, but I think this is my most played. I could be very wrong, but I feel like it is. All right, so we got a 2nd down and 8 right now. Split backs. Now we're going to move it into the I formation. We're going to go a dive here for Terry Miller. So we're going to go a dive for Miller. See if we can just plow up the middle here. First back through. Miller will get it, and Miller will, well, he'll get his 3, and Schote is injured. Schote, who we're just featuring, I think, hurt his finger, and he is out. I don't know if he's out for the game, but let's see what happens now. No, he's going to stay in. Schote is going to stay in. There he was. 100 tackles on the season. I love how it shows that, too, because that's stuff I would never pick up on. All right, so we have a split backs. Now we got a 3rd and 5 right now as Fenner comes by, and he's on his lunch break right now. Nice. I just had a little bit of dinner, I guess it was, myself. I'm trying to limit what I'm doing. I'm reading Grant Fine's book about controlling diabetes, and so I've been getting some good tips on that, and I'm really kind of working on that. It's not a perfect science because it's so hard to not eat carbohydrates, but I'm doing my best right now as we keep making changes to get better health. So, but we'll see how it goes. Some days are better than others. I stayed away from the real bad stuff, though, so now it's just kind of working on the medium bad stuff. All right, so I got a 3rd and 5 after all that yak in there. So let's go a short cross here, and let's see if we can get it to, we're going to go play action, and we're going to go Lewis. Here we go. Yes, continue with the original call. I want to go with this call right here. Back to pass, and throws it. Can't connect with his man. It's incomplete. And Buffalo will have to kick this away. And Fenner's playing his deep drive baseball. That's one I haven't tried yet. I might have to give that one a go at some point. All right, so let's kick this one away. So in comes Rusty Jackson. Not Rusty Jones, but Rusty Jackson, and he's going to try to punt this one deep for the Bills. It's going to land inside the 15. Ooh, he got a good kick away. That's going to go inside the 15. Wow, that's going to be a 50-something yard kick. We're going to return it, though. So from about the 22, wow, what a kick that was. And a nice return, a fumble, but he scoops it up and continues on with it, I think. Yeah, and Buffalo has the ball. Morgan made the catch. He went at the 16. He was hit. The ball came free. And it's recovered by the Bills. And so the Patriots, who cannot afford to lose this game if they have any hopes of making the playoffs, have fumbled the ball on the 32-yard line. And that is New England football from what I remember as a kid back in 1979. So here we go. All right, we're going to go Gant on a medium out. Here we go to Gant. Yeah, we're going to go to Gant. Here we go. Ferguson back to pass, looking down the field for Gant. Fires to the other side as he looked down to Butler, and that's incomplete. So we got a 2nd down and 10. So what do we want to do here? We're going to go to Brown, and we're going to go, we need a big gain here. Big gain. Pitch to the right. There we go. Curtis Brown going to the right side. He'll get the pitch from Ferguson. Gets a block, comes around the end. We'll pick up 6. So now we have a 3rd and 4. I think, what about a draw? No, that ain't going to work. A trap right? No, that ain't going to work. Off tackle left ain't going to work. We got to go outside. We got to go sweep left. No. Pitch left. No, we need full. Well, maybe. We're going to go Miller, pitch left. Let's see if we can pick it up here. Here we go. Miller takes the pitch going around the left side. Hit by Bishop, a loss of 4, and that ends that in a hurry. And that's going to put him out of field goal range as well. So it's going to be on the 30. It's a 4th and 8 as Barbara comes by. I'm doing okay today. I got to get to bed early tonight because I'm on the road tomorrow. I'll be heading down to Connecticut tomorrow afternoon. So I got a long drive ahead of me tomorrow, and then a longer drive with Mike on Friday. And Fenner says he's going to get the FACs for 2nd season, continue with that game. And he says he liked my playthrough the last time I saw it. I don't have the FACs. I might have to order them myself because I'm going to be getting I'm going to probably get cold snap. I might even get that basketball game. So next time they have a sale, hopefully it's like a Black Friday sale. I'm gonna probably look into those fast action cards too. I think you can buy them and print them. I might even look into that too. I don't know how many there are to print. If there's 200 of them, I don't want to do them, but 100 maybe. Michael comes by. Michael, yes, are you ready, Michael? I'm excited. We did a whole show today talking about the preview to Canton. So Digital to Dice dropped today. We talked all about what's coming up. So I'm looking forward to it. Michael, what I'll do is I'll probably send you a text when I get down into town tomorrow night. I'm not sure what time I'm getting in. Hopefully early afternoon. And I'm supposed to meet up with a friend and go check out the hockey rink that he has outside in Groton. So he wanted to show me that. So then after that, we should be able to, grab some dinner or hook up or, whatever you want to do. We'll definitely figure out, a plan for, we'll figure out a time that I can be at your house on Friday morning. So we'll square all that away tomorrow night, I would imagine. Okay, so it's going to be a 4th and 8. Now, here's the dilemma. I'm on the 30-yard line. I hate punting from here because it's going to be like it could be a 10-yard punt or a 15-yard punt. I usually go for it here, so I'm going to go for it. So we're going to go 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. We're going to keep Brown in to block, and we're going to look a medium cross, and we're going to try to get it to... Sure, we'll try Picone. He's our best one here. Yes, we're going for it. So 4th and 8. The Bills are going to go for it. And he's back to pass and fires this to Lewis. And Lewis will dive forward for a gain of 8, and that's a first down. Claiborne brings him down, but he'll get 8, and that's a first down. Let's watch this one more time. 4th and 8, and Ferguson converts just barely. And it's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Bills. Oh, so you're getting the car in Groton? Okay, around 4. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll send you a text and we'll coordinate. We'll figure something out, when I get into town. I know I'm going to be jumping in that pool at the place and then go down to Groton and check out the rink. I don't know how long I'll be with that, but we should have plenty of time to do whatever. And he said I'm only a few minutes away, so hopefully I can, if I get up in the morning, I can be at your place. Super early, we can get on the road. I just can't drink anything. I'm old, you should know about bladder problems. Yeah, I can't go. If I have any kind of drinks, I just start going to the bathroom the whole time. That's why I'm worried. I'm nervous about driving. I don't want to be stopping every 20 minutes. We'll be fine though. All right, so I have 1st and 10 right now. So let's go back to my flex here. And let's go I formation. I love I formation. Let's go off tackle left. We're going to go to Miller this time. Here we go. Left side against the 3-4. Miller hit by Bishop. A loss of 1 this time. And it's going to be 2nd and 11. I'm going to bring in 2 tight ends and 2 running backs. Let's see what we can do here. Brown. I'm going to go sweep to the right. Here we go. We got a lot of beef out there now. Here we go. Brown around the end. Brown had a lane, but he's hauled down after a gain of 8. And it's going to be 3rd and 3 now for the Bills. So what do we want to do? We're going to go a quick dive. No, we can't do a quick dive. Trap left? No, can't go trap left. Bootleg? Ooh. No, we're not going to go bootleg right now. A sneak? No, we need more than a sneak. How about a short quick? Right? A short quick. Well, that's not that good either. A short slant. Boy, they got nothing going here. Short hitch. Boy, the completion percentage is very low. I think we're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to go a draw. We're going to go to Brown. Here we go. We're going to go draw to Brown. A little delay. There we go. A little delay. Brown will get it. Brown will hit. And he gains 2. And that's going to be a 4th and 1 at the 13. And so that's going to be good enough for a field goal try. Yeah, so we're going to go with a field goal try. See if we can get on the board here. Nick Mickemeyer, who I think was with the Phillies, right? The Eagles. And here goes. Nick Mickemeyer comes in. Yeah, I have Mickemeyer on my... I want to say it's my 78. Oh, well, hang on a sec. I got my 78 Eagles right here, right? Let's see, do I have Mickemeyer here on my 78 Eagles? Let me see. Let me see. Is it Mickemeyer? It's on this side. Walters, Peoples, Sizemore, Campfield, Henry Ingles. There it is. Yeah, Nick Mickemeyer. There he is. Nick Mickemeyer. Yeah, I knew I recognized that name. So he was on the Eagles, who I've played a handful of times in my 78 APA season. So here we go. So Nick Mickemeyer comes in. So he's kicking from the 13. It's going to be 30 yards, 76% chance. So Mickemeyer comes in for the field goal. Get the Bills on the board. Mickemeyer's kick, and that is good. So Mickemeyer drills it through, and they take advantage of the fumble on the punt. And they score easily, and it's 3-0 for the away team. So New England will return this one. Hopefully they won't fumble this one. Take it inside the 5 up to the 20 and to the 21. And that's where the Patriots come on. So now we can finally introduce, we're almost halfway through the quarter. Let's introduce the Patriots. So there's Steve Grogan over here, Harold Jackson on the left, Stanley Steamer on the right, Russ Francis, our tight end, and behind us, Mosey Tutupu and Sam Bam Cunningham. For the Bills up front, Sherman White, Mike Kaddish, and Ben Williams. Our linebackers are Higgins, Hazlitt, Sanford, and also, who's this guy here? Shane Nelson. There we go. All right, so New England with the ball. Sam Bam Cunningham. We're going to go sweep to the right. Here we go. Cunningham with it. Looking to pick up a block. Did not get the block. Higgins stops him right at the 21. Absolutely nothing on the carry. It's 2nd and 10. We're going to look for medium out on a play action to Stanley Steamer. Here we go. All right, Grogan back to pass on the play action. Fires this one to Francis, and Francis will go for 4 yards as he dumps it down to Russ. And so we got a 3rd and 6 right now for the Patriots. All right, 3 wide receivers come into the game. Who's checking in? Who's checking in? Donnie Westbrook comes in. So Morgan's a 6, Francis a 7, and Jackson a 6. So what do we do? A short slant Jackson. Here we go. Here we go. We got a 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. Yes, we're going to continue with this call. Grogan back and can't connect with Jackson. He actually was looking for Morgan over the middle. And so New England 3 and out. And here comes the punter, Eddie Hare. Familiar with Eddie Hare, but Eddie Hare is going to try to punt this one deep on 4th down. And not a good kick at all, and it's going to be returned into New England territory. A 32-yard kick. I can almost kick it 32 yards. And Buffalo with great field position again, leading 3 to absolutely nothing. All right, so Brown's kind of tired in here. So which one is Brown? So what about Brown? We're going to bring in Roland Hooks. There we go. So Roland Hooks will come in. And Dave Little's here. Good to see you, Dave. Dave, I sent you a message today on Facebook. I don't know if you got it or not. Actually, it might have been last night. I'm not sure when, but I was just talking about what's going on in Ohio. They've kind of changed the format of the event, so it's going to be a more generic football frenzy. I'm going to call it a football frenzy. It should be a fun time. All right, so we have a 1st and 10 right now. Oh, Roland Hooks is in the game. What are we going to do with Hooks? Let's go a sweep to the right. All right, Hooks going to the right side. He'll get 4, and it brings up a 2nd and 6. What do we want to do here? Jerry Butler. We're going to go medium fly. Here we go. Ferguson looking down the field for Butler. Gets him, and Butler is tackled. A gain of 27. As we have an injury to Butler, but wow, look at that. 27 yards, and the Bills are in field goal range again. 1st and 10 on the 15. We're going to go a dive for Miller. Yes. Yes, we're going Miller on a dive. And Miller up the middle. Hit immediately by Nelson. No gain. I should have changed the play. That's all right. All right, let's go an outside run to Hooks, shall we? Oh, boy. What do we think? Do we want to go? Let's go a screen. There we go. They're looking blitz. We're going to audible to a screen. Here we go. Dumps it off to Hooks. Hooks will go forward for a gain of 7. So we have a 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bills at the New England 8-yard line. So we're going to go inside run for Miller right now. Needing 3. Here's the handoff. Miller, no gain. Nelson wrapping him up. That's going to be a 2-yard loss on the play. And so we're going to bring in Nick Mickemeyer for another field goal try. This one from 27. Mickemeyer looking to make it 6 to absolutely nothing. And he puts that through, and it is 6-0 for the Bills on a pair of Mickemeyer field goals. Buffalo is 60 yards in net offense. New England has gained 4 yards of net offense. And so the Bills will be kicking off for the 3rd time today, I think. And 1 yard deep in the end zone. Yeah, we're going to bring it out. It's the 70s. We're going to try to bring it out. See if we can get a good return here up to the 10. No! Moody tackles him at the 10. Call it the 10, and that's when New England takes over. So not looking good here for the Patriots. All right. Let's go inside run for Cunningham. All right, Grogan to Cunningham. Cunningham up the middle. Flag on the play after a gain of 3. And holding on New England. And anything that could possibly go wrong for New England right now is going wrong. So they're back up to the 5. So we're going to do a medium hitch to Jackson. There we go. Grogan from his own end zone. Fires. This is deflected away as he tried to dump it off to Cunningham, and now we got a 2nd and 15. So we're going to do a short cross to Russ Francis. There we go. Grogan throwing again from his end zone. Grogan gets it to Francis, tackled immediately. A gain of 10, though. And, oh, boy, so now coming out of the game is Lenkitis. I actually met Lenkitis when I was a kid. No, not good at all. So we got a 3rd and 5 right now. So we want to go Cunningham. We're going to go pitch to the left. See if he can pick up the first down on the ground. Cunningham with it now. Cunningham. Whoa, look at him go. That's a gain of 12 and a first down for New England. Let's watch this again. Nice. All the way out to the 27-yard line. Fresh set of downs to New England. And we're going to go to Tutupu this time. We're going to go Mosey, and we're going to go sweep to the right. Let's see if we can get him outside. All right, Tutupu going wide. No, he cuts it back in for a gain of 6. Very respectable gain of 6. All right, what do we want to do with Grogan now? Grogan's going to keep it on a sweep to the right. Grogan calls his own number, goes to the right side. Oh, look at him go! Look at Grogan go! Cuts past the 40, down to the 30. That's a gain of 38. That's the longest run of the season. They weren't expecting Steve Grogan to go like that. A gain of 38. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? You looking for some food? I think the medicine's making him really hungry. He's eating a lot, which is what we want. We want him to put on some weight. Let's see that again. Grogan calls his number. They weren't expecting it. Whoop, 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 all the way down to the Buffalo 29-yard line. Great call by the offensive coordinator. Let's go trap left now, Cunningham. See if we can make something happen here. Cunningham, he'll blast through for 4. A good job there. So we're going to do a short slant to Stanley Morgan right now. We'll do a play action. And then we're going to fire it to Morgan. There we go. Grogan back. Play action looking for Morgan. Morgan double covered, but makes the catch, and Morgan will score. Touchdown, New England. And the game is tied at 6-6. So the bootleg by Grogan results in a huge gain, and then this little short pass over the middle, and Morgan finds the seam, as they say, and goes in for the score. So now here's a chance for New England to take the lead. And the kick is up, and the kick is good by Smith. And that was a long drive. How long was that drive? Let's go to our reports. Let's go to our box score. Where's our, do we have a drive summary? Here it is. 7 plays, 95 yards for New England on that drive. I was impressed. Are you impressed? Smith with the short kickoff, taking it to 10, to the 20, to the 30, and that's where Buffalo will have the ball, 1st and 10. So the Patriots go 95 yards, and they lead this one 7-6. All right, let's get Hooks out of here. We'll bring Brown back in. There we go. We're going to go I formation, and we're going to go Brown on a, let's go trap to the right this time. All right, I formation. Brown's going to get it. Brown in trouble, and he's tripped up right away. It's a loss of 2. And Gant comes out of the game as he tried to cut and make a block, and he will sit down. So Lunsford on a tackle. It's a loss of 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 28 for the Bills. Split backs. JC says it's a close game this time. Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us. Going to go sweep to the left for Miller. Miller looking for some room around the end. Has it. Cuts forward. Hamilton gets him, and he's stopped for no gain. Oh, he had all kinds of daylight in front of him, and nothing doing. Now, what is this Buffalo Kaddish 78? I don't know what that is. In white. Oh, is that the guys that were hurt or something? Oh, interesting. I never picked up on that before. All right, so we got a 3rd and 12 right now. So we're going to go 1 running back, 3 receivers. And let's go a combo here. So we're going to go the tight end short, and we're going to go medium, long, and medium. There we go. I like to kind of throw that out, let the quarterback decide. There we go. Ferguson back, looking, and he zipped it right by his receiver. Schote got a hand on that. And just played a barn burner in 72. Giants and the Lions. Oh, nice. What game are you playing, JC, by the way? We got a 4th and 12, so coming in to punt is Rusty Jones, Rusty Jackson. Going to try to get this one away. And Jackson will kick this one down inside the 30, and New England with a nice return of 11 out to the 41-yard line. Oh, Action PC, nice. I don't know if I have the 72 season. I have a lot of seasons, you know, that I collected over time, but some of the ones that I don't think I'd ever play, I'm not sure I ever picked up. Anything before 74, not really a big fan of. Again, that's just when I started to follow football. All right, so Tupu's kind of tired here, so we're going to bring in, Donnie Calhoun, Horace Ivory. Let's bring in Horace Ivory. All right, so we're going to go Horace Ivory, and we're going to try to get him a pitch to the left. There we go. Flag on the play. Somebody jumped. Who is that somebody?
Number 74,
Jordan.
5-yard
Great.
penalty.
So
Repeat, first
down.
down.
And 15 now. We'll go outside run, Ivory. Yes, we're going to continue with that. And Ivory's going to get it, and he'll pick up a few. He'll pick up a few. 3. That'll probably do it in the quarter. Yeah, so we're going to go to the second quarter. Patriots 7, Bills 6. As you can see, a pair of field goals by Mickemeyer has them up 6-0, and then Grogan, a 25-yard pass to Stanley Steamer Morgan, and they have the lead. So we got a 2nd and 12 right now. So we're going to go Cunningham. We're going to go sweep to the left. New England trying to get it done on the ground. Cunningham zigs and zags for a gain of 5. That still brings up a 3rd and 7. So we're going to go with a double tight end. So we're going to bring in Donnie Hasselback as our other tight end. Let's see. What can we do for Francis here for 7 yards? A short cross for 7 yards. Looking for Russ Francis here. 3rd and 7. Grogan back, fires to Francis, can't get it. That's knocked away by Nelson of the Bills, and New England will have to punt this one away. JC says he needs more 80s and 90s. He doesn't know anyone in 72 except for Sam Stee. All right, Eddie Hare. Take me home tonight. Eddie Hare. Let's see if he can get it inside the 15. I always like to return this one. That's probably not very deep inside the 15. I don't think Eddie Hare's a big kicker. Yeah, to the 10. Okay. And, a tackle right away at the 13. What are you doing, bud? Huh? Looking for some chow? I come home last night from work from the hockey rink, and we had a roasted chicken in the oven, so I pulled it out, and I'm like chowing on. He's like right here, so I'm like, he had half of it, and I had half of it. Late last night. Protein, you gotta have the protein. So he was chowing, so it's good to see his appetite back. All right, so we have, let's see, Roland Hooks is in the game. Terry Miller, okay. Let's go Miller, and let's go a sweep to the right. Here we go. So the Bills had a 6-0 lead. Now they find themselves down by a point and a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 as we started up here in the second quarter. All right, let's try a short slant right now, and let's see if we can get it to Butler. Let's get Ferguson throwing the ball. And, that's weird. Something really happened here. Tipped in the air, caught by Butler, so we had a deflection here. So tipped in the air by Hawkins, caught by Butler for a first down. So something crazy happened, but it worked out for the Bills. And they have a first down at the 30-yard line. I'm going to go with a draw Brown. I like the little delays once in a while. Here we go, a little delay to Brown. What can Brown do for you? He'll gain 7 on that delay. And it's a 2nd and 3. So we're going to go a medium cross right now. We're going to look for Lewis. We're going to go down the field a little bit here. All right, Ferguson back to pass. Dumps it off to Ship, the tight end. And he'll gain 8. That's a good little play by Ferguson to dump that off on the check down. And that's going to put it 1st and 10 on the Buffalo 45-yard line. How about a long hitch? How about that? Long slant. Long cross. Play action gets us to 27. Yeah, let's go a long cross to Lewis. There we go. So Ferguson, play action, looking deep, and threw it behind. Oh, it's intercepted by Claiborne. He threw it behind him, Claiborne, with his 5th interception of the season. And that's the first turnover of the day for the Bills. And New England has it on their 25-yard line. So let's bring in Andy Johnson. I'm going to give him a couple of carries here. So we're going to go a dive play to Johnson, big Andy Johnson. Johnson hit, and he'll gain 2. So Johnson will come out, and let's put Tutupu back in. Sam Bam Cunningham, I'm going to go on the outside to the right. Here we go. Cunningham, and he dives forward for a gain of 3. So we have a 3rd and 5 right now. I think we're going to go 2 tight ends, 1 running back. And we're going to go pitch to the left to Cunningham. We got a lot of beef in here. We need 5 yards. Grogan, pitch to Cunningham. Can he get the blocks? Cunningham, no. He'll get 3 of the 5, and New England will have to punt it away. So Eddie Hare comes in. Is Eddie Hare money? That's a good kick. And not so good coverage. 42-yard kick, return of 8, and Buffalo ball here on the 33-yard line. 8:42 to go in the second quarter. Thanks for tuning in tonight. My one last game before I head to Canton. So I'm going to get my game in early tonight and get some sleep. So I got a lot of traveling ahead of me over the next few days. All right, we're going to go Ship, and we're going to go a short hitch. Here we go. There we go. Ferguson back to pass, looking for his tight end. Gets it to him, and that'll be good for 14 yards. And that'll move the change one more time here. Ferguson to Ship, and Ship gets that up near the 47-yard line, up near midfield. All right, split backs. Going to go I formation here. And we're going to go Brown. So Brown, we're going to go Brown right up the middle. What can Brown do for you? Brown's going to take the handoff, and ooh, he'll slip forward for 3. Anything up the middle for 3 is usually pretty good. Alrighty, so what do we want to do now? We're going to go off tackle right, and we're going to go to Miller this time. P-Jet stopping by. Hi, P-Jet. How's the Apple hockey going for you? You played any more of that? I'm just wondering how that's going for you. We got a gain of 2, so now we have a 3rd and 5. So let's go. We're going to go double tight end here. Let's look for Pacone. Let's look for Pacone on a, let's go medium fly. Medium cross. Let's go medium cross. There we go. We're going to look for the tight end here. Ferguson back on 3rd and 5 in some trouble. Gets it away. And it'll be incomplete. Couldn't find anybody, so we just kind of threw that down the field, and they will have to punt this away. And 4th and 5 from midfield, and let's see. So we got the 48. Yeah, we're going to let him punt it deep. There we go. So Rusty Jackson comes in, and it's going to be inside the 10. We'll let it roll. We're going to let it roll. See if we can get that into the end zone. So Jackson with the kick. And that'll die inside the 10 at the 9. So great kick by Rusty Jackson. And it's going to be New England ball. Now, last time they went 95 yards. Now they're 91 yards away. So let's see how that goes. So let's go to Tupu on a trap to the left. There we go. Keeping it on the ground. To Tupu. And that's a nice gain of 3. Need more than that. We'll take the 3. All right, I'm going to go to Cunningham this time. And I'm going to go trap to the left again. We're going to keep hammering the left side here. Cunningham with a flag down, hit immediately. Encroachment. And it's going to be offside on the defense. So we'll take that 5 yards. And it's going to bring out 2nd and 2 right now. So what about Morgan on a short hitch? What do you think? So Grogan back to pass, in some trouble, is going to carry it himself, and Grogan gets the 1st down, a gain of 9. Steve Grogan. See how many. Grogan, 3 carries. It doesn't say how, he's been doing a lot of runs. It doesn't show here what Grogan's done for, because he's a quarterback. It shows his quarterback stats, but it should show his running stats, because he's leading the team in running yards, for crying out loud, you know. And PJ's got a game of Apple hockey on the table. There's no time to play. Yeah, I hear it. We've had a crazy time over here with, you know, medical issues with the wife and now with the dog. So it's been kind of tough over here as well. I hear you. But you have it on the table. So what teams and what year? We want to hear that. We want to know what's up on the PJ side of things. We got a 1st and 10. We're going to go run to the right for Cunningham. Winging with the ball. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Cunningham. Oh, well, he'll pick up a few. That's a gain of 7. I'll take that one there. We're going to look for a screen pass now. We're going to go screen to Cunningham. Rogan back to pass to Cunningham, and he missed him on a screen pass. How do you miss on a screen pass? Isn't that like a 5-yard pass or something? So a 3rd and 3. And we're going to go outside run to Tupu. Everyone's going to look for Cunningham. And Tupu's going to carry it, and he's going to be tackled short. A gain of 1, so New England will have to punt this one away. Eddie Hare comes in to boot this for New England. Taken, and nice return of 14 yards. He dipped and dooty all the way up to the 40-yard line of Buffaloes. That's where they have it now. PJ's going to play 70-71 Boston, Detroit opening night. That should be a good one. So 70-71, that's okay. That's the year that Montreal and Chicago went 7 games. I get it. Who's going to be in net for Detroit, by the way? All right, Miller is going to go trap to the right. They're going 3-4, showing blitz. Let's look for a screen to Miller. There we go. Going to check it down and go to a screen. And now he's going to hand it off to Miller, and that'll be a gain of 2. We'll take that. We're going to go short pass. We're going to look for Lewis. Back to pass, and Ferguson is sacked by Hunt. That is the inside linebacker, Sam Hunt, with the sack. That's his 3rd of the season. And that brings it up to be a 3rd and 12 now for the Bills at their own 38. So we're going to keep both these guys in the block. And we're going to go a medium pass to Butler. There we go. Yes, we're going to keep that play right there. So he's got the protection, and he finds Lewis, and Lewis pounds forward for a first down, 13 yards on the play, and he gets it up over midfield. Let's see that one more time. So New England in double coverage. They double coverage a couple of receivers there, but they made it forward. So it's going to be Cheevers and Edwards. And Bill Spear plays his only game, but he does have a card. That's interesting that he does have a card for that. I think he took a lot of penalties. I have him on my Bruins team, too. When I play, it's like, man, he takes a lot of penalties. We're going to go trap left, and we're going to go Miller this time. So Buffalo moving the ball here on the 3 to play. Miller will pick up 2. All right, so let's bring out Miller, and let's bring in Roland Hooks. And we're going to go Hooks on a sweep to the right. Bring in some fresh legs. And Hooks will take this one. And, oh, that's a nice play. 10 yards. First down and a 2-minute warning here in Foxborough. So the Patriots clinging to a 7-6 lead here, and kind of what's a must-win game for them right now. In fact, they have a lot of must-win games coming up as they try to keep relevant in the wild card race. They're 2 behind the Dolphins, so theoretically they could catch the Dolphins. I don't think they will, but you never know. And so now we got it 1st and 10 for the Bills. So we're going to go Brown on a dive. Let's even get a few more yards here, then we'll open it up. And nothing. Hunt with the play, a loss of 1. So now we need a short hitch to Lewis. Here we go. Clock is running. Back to pass, knocked away. And so now we have a 3rd and 11 from the 38. So let's bring in 3 receivers. Who else can we... Oh, Lewis is tired, so Lewis is tired. 85. So who else can we bring in? Yeah, Lewis is going to stay in the game. So we're going to look for this guy up here, Lou Pacone. Oh, we could go to Butler. Let's go to medium out to Butler. Here we go. Medium out to Butler. 3rd and 11. Ferguson fires, gets it to Pacone. And he stepped out at the 31 after a gain of 7. So he's going to be short. So it's 4th and 4. And at the 31 again, that's that gray area. We're going to punt it this time. So we're going to bring in this guy here, Rusty Jackson. We're going to try to go for the sideline. Here we go. Rusty Jackson looking for the sideline, and no, he's going to put that in the end zone. So that's going to be an 11-yard net punt. Nice job. That's why I go for it around the 30-yard line. 1:13 to go. Patriots with the ball. So I get to Tupu and Cunningham. So let's go Cunningham outside. Let's even get a pitch to the left here. So Cunningham will take it. Need a big gain here. He gains 4. Clock is running. So we're going to go inside run to Tupu this time. And Tupu, oh, he busts through for a gain of 9. That's a first down out to the 24, at the 33. Clock's still running. Let's go a short out to Jackson. We'll see what happens on a quick pass here. Fires it to Jackson. Jackson has it, and he gets out of bounds in midfield. So the clock is stopped with 13 seconds left. So now we can start thinking about going down the field. How about Donnie Westbrook? Yeah, Donnie Westbrook on a, let's go a medium hitch. There we go. All 3 timeouts. 13 seconds left. Grogan back to pass, looking for Westbrook, and it's dumped off to Cunningham, and Cunningham brings it inside the 40. 5 seconds left. We'll call the timeout. With 1 second left, and we'll just air it out. There we go. So 1 second to go. Ball on the 40-yard line, and we can try a long pass here. And we're going to go play action, and we're going to look for Stanley Morgan on the long pass. From the 40, Grogan back to pass, fires it, and that is incomplete, and that is that. So at the end of the first half, it's a barn burner. It's 7-6 New England. So New England will get the ball here as they start the third quarter. So Buffalo with a pair of early field goals, and that's all. And return of 25 to the 32, and that's what New England will take over. So we're going to go to Tupu, and we're going to go pitch to the left this time. Tupu will get it, and he will pick up a few. He'll gain 4. I'm okay with that. We're going to go Cunningham on a dive up the middle. Try to squeeze out a few more yards here. Cunningham, 3. So now we have a 3rd and 3. So Cunningham, we're going to go up the middle again. Here we go. Cunningham, can he barrel forward? No, he gains 2. And it's a 4th and 1, and you're going to have to kick this one here. So Eddie Hare will come in. Going to land inside the 15. We're going to return this. That's a long kick. That can't be going too far inside the 15. And here we'll bring this out. And that's a nice return of 6. And Buffalo ball down by a point here in the third quarter. Ferguson leads everybody out from the 21. We're going to go a medium cross to fire this third quarter up to Butler. Here we go. Coming out throwing. He's 7 for 13. Ferguson sacked by Bishop. That's a loss of 9. 8 sacks on the season for Bishop. And that was not a good call whatsoever. So we're going to go with a draw right now for Roland Hooks. Here we go. Hooks on a draw. Hooks. Ow, nothing. Lost it 2. It's 3rd and 21. Wow. What do you got for a play here on 3rd and 21? Medium pass. I'm going to look for Brown this time. Yes, I'm going to go with the original call. 3rd and 21. Ferguson to Picone, and he's pushed out after a gain of 5. And on 4th and 16, we will see Rusty Jackson come back in. Here we go. Kick. New England should have good field position. Morgan gets it around the 50, and he's tackled after a punt of 36 yards. So New England with their best starting field position of the game. It's the Buffalo 49-yard line. Remember, New England's only score came on a 95-yard drive. Yes, it did. So here we go. So we have what? Tutupu and Cunningham. Who can I bring in for Tutupu? Horace Ivory? Donnie Calhoun. Let's go to Donnie Calhoun. All right, so we're going to go Calhoun on a trap left. There we go. Bringing Calhoun, get him some carries. Calhoun hit flag.
Offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties. So we're going to repeat the down. So let's go to Cunningham. Off tackle left. Cunningham get stuck in some cement, but gains 3. So 2nd and 7. Now, what has Calhoun got here? We can go trap right for Calhoun. Here we go. Calhoun still in the game. Calhoun will carry it, and he'll pick up 2. So we have a 3rd and 5. Calhoun will come out, and we're going to bring in, let me see. Horace Ivory, receiving 5. Receiving 5. We're going to go Horace Ivory. We need 5. Oh, I was going to do a short pass. Yeah, I'm going to do a short pass to Horace Ivory. Here we go. Trying to get the back, coming out of the backfield. Grogan, Ivory makes the catch, and Horace Ivory dances inside the 20. That's a gain of 24 down to the 20-yard line. Let's watch this one more time. Grogan gets the back coming out of the backfield. Oh, he had Harold Jackson wide open at the top. That's okay. And a great job by New England as they move the ball again. And we'll get to Tupu. Yeah, we'll get Andy Johnson back in here. That's fine. All right, so what are we going to do with Johnson? Do we want to do a dive for Johnson? Yeah, we're going to right at the middle with big Andy Johnson. There we go. Johnson, he'll pick up 3. I'm okay with that. Sam the Bam Cunningham, we're going to try a sweep to the right with him. Yes, we're going to keep that call. 2nd and 7. Cunningham, and he'll pick up a few, a gain of 4. So we have 3rd and 3 right now. So Johnson, no, ain't going to get it. Cunningham, is cutting it close on a sweep. Let's go pitch to the left this time. Yes. 3rd and 3. If I can get 2, I'll go for it. Cunningham, he'll get to 2, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it here. All right, so Johnson comes out, and we're going to bring in Horace Ivory. All right, so we're going to go I formation. I'm going to go Cunningham on the dive. There we go. We need 1. 4th and 1, New England to Cunningham, and he'll slip forward. That's a gain of 3, and that'll be move the chains. It's a first down, and it's going to be on the 8. I like it. All right, so Cunningham's getting kind of tired, so he's going to come out. Andy Johnson will come back in. Let's split the backs. And let's go Horace Ivory on the outside. Sweep to the right. Here we go. Ivory going to the right side, and he will slip in and score. Horace Ivory from, is it 8 yards out? And he will score, and New England goes up 13-6. There we go. Look at that play right there. So New England keeping their playoff hopes alive for the moment here in the 3rd quarter. Smith for the extra point. And I think that is good. It's 14-6 New England. So here comes the kick now. Classic kickoff. None of this new stuff. I don't know how that's going to go over. I haven't seen it yet in action. I've seen the highlights, but we'll see how it goes over in the game. All right, so Ferguson down by 8 right now. They really would like a score. So we're going to go Hooks. Here we go. Hooks on the handoff, and he'll pick up a few, a gain of 4. Not too bad. All right, let's get Hooks out of here and go back to Miller. There we go. So we have a 2nd and 6 right now. So we want to do a short slant, and we're going to see if we can get it to the tight end against Ship. He did a good job the last time. There we go. And no, this time he overthrew him as it was deflected away. And we got a 3rd and 6 right now. So let's go double tight ends. What about Pacone? A short cross. What do you think? Send the tight end across. There we go. 3rd and 6 for the Bills. And the pass is incomplete. Never had a chance. And the Bills will have to punt it away. So it comes Rusty Jackson in again. And it's going to be taken at the 30 and brought up over the 40 by Morgan. So New England with good field position again. That's some good crispy duck. So we have Johnson and Ivory in the background. Let's see if we can bring in some guys. Let's go with Cunningham back in the game. Oh, no, he's still resting. So let's leave that. We'll go Donnie Calhoun. There we go. All right, so Calhoun was going to go trap left. So Grogan to Calhoun. And Calhoun with a nice gain of 5. 2nd down. We're going to go Johnson. We're going to plow him up the middle. New England using their legs behind that big offensive line, and nothing. Gain of 1. So we got a 3rd and 4 right now. All right, Calhoun, can he get 4? If we go pitch to the left, he might get it. Here we go, trying it on the ground. Calhoun one more time. Calhoun on the left side, no. He gains 3, and he's short, and the crowd saying go for it. The crowd is telling New England to go for it. So Sam Cunningham comes back in. Mosey Tutupu comes back in. And we're going to go Full house. And we go Cunningham on a dive. Here we go. We're going for it. The tush, push. Cunningham on a dive. 4th and 1 from midfield. New England going for it. They hand off to Cunningham, and he's hit, and he gains the 1 yard. They measure, and they get the first down. It wasn't pretty, folks. It wasn't pretty. Freddie Smirlis, the future Patriot, future, whatever it is, radio guy here in Boston. Love Freddie. Makes the tackle, but it's going to be a first down. So we got a 1st and 10, so we're going to go to Tupu, and we're going to have Tupu go sweep to the right. So New England gambles, and they keep the ball for the moment. Tupu gained 3, getting it all done on the ground. So what if we do a quick short hitch right now, and we're going to go to Jackson. They won't be expecting this, will they? And Jackson cannot come up with a catch. He dropped it after getting hit by Clark. So we get a 3rd and 7 right now. So what about Russ Francis coming in now on a short slant? See if we can get in Russ we trust. And he dumps it off. It's deflected and nothing. So they get the first down, but this time they're going to have to punt it away. So let's, I want to punt. I'm going to go punt sideline here. All right. So Eddie Hare is going to try to go to the sideline this time. And he'll put it out near the 20. That's fine. Out at the 18. I'll take that. All right, so Bills ball down by 8. And Miller's going to go trap to the right. Yes, we're going to go with this play. Ferguson to Miller, and Miller's hit by Lunsford. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. We're going to go run to the left, and we're going to go Miller to the left. I'm going to see which side works the best. Miller hit, no gain. Oh, boy. So now we got to bring in 3 wide receivers. We're going to go Lewis. We need 9, and we're going to do a short cross. Here we go. And they won't get it off. So we're going to go to the 4th quarter. It's 14-6 New England. As you can see here, Buffalo, those 2 early field goals by Mickemeyer in the 1st. But Grogan led him on a 95-yard drive to put him ahead. And then in the 3rd, Horace Ivory, an 8-yard run. And that's where we stand, folks. So we have a 3rd and 9. We're going to go Butler. And again, we're going to try the short cross here for Butler. Here we go. Ferguson back. Gets it to Butler. And he will get the first down, a gain of 11. So good play by the Bills to keep the drive going. They're going to keep it going here. We're going to try a short pass to Lewis this time. Here we go. Ferguson back. And that's going to be incomplete. So we have a 2nd down. Keeping the receivers in. We're going to keep throwing the ball here, but we're going to go a outside run to Brown. Let's see if we can catch him sleeping here with just the 1 back. Brown's going to get it. Flag on the play. Brown will gain a handful here. And it's going to be offside, so they'll take that free 5 yards. And that's going to be a 2nd and 5. So now we can probably go a medium pass. And we're going to look for Lewis here on the medium pass. Ferguson can't connect. And it's going to be 3rd and 5. So we're going to try a screen pass. I'm going to go play action. I'm going to dump it off to Brown. Yes. We're going to go screen pass. We're going to fake it to Brown. Uh-oh, what do we got?
False start.
False start.
Number 53.
So now we get a 3rd and 10. So each team committing infractions here. So we need a medium fly to, let's go to Pacone. Here we go. 3rd and 10, medium fly, and that flew way out of the way. Incomplete. And Buffalo's going to have to punt it away. Rusty Jackson comes in. Jackson will kick this one away, and that'll be taken by Morgan. Nice job, return of 10. And New England with the ball here. 13:41 to play. New England up by 8. And we're going to go Cunningham on a sweep to the right. See if he can get some yards here. Cunningham to the right. And, oh, he picks up a chunk of yardage. He'll pick up 5. Tutupu is going to go trap to the left on 2nd and 5. And Grogan kept it himself. Didn't get anything. So now we got a 3rd and 5 on a busted play. Now what about if Grogan kept it on a bootleg? Ooh, here we go. On a sweep. Let's go right. Let's go sweep to the left. There we go. Grogan on a sweep to the left. He's going to keep it himself. 3rd and 5. Grogan on the keeper. No. Nothing at all. They were snuffing that one out. And so now New England will have to kick it away. So Eddie Hare will boot this one. They only took about a minute off the clock. Not good at all. And Buffalo will get it. And fair catch at the 21. So here we go. So we got 2 backs in the backfield, but we need to get something going here. So we need to go short pass to Miller. Here we go. Back to pass. Miller gets it, and he'll get a first down all the way out to the 45-yard line. Called the 42. 21-yard catch. And it's a fresh set of downs for the Bills. All right, so we're going to go a medium out right now, and I'm going to look for Butler on the medium out. Yes, we're going to go with that play. Ferguson back to pass. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll gain 1 as he had to scramble on the play. So we're going to go outside run, and we're going to give it to Miller. Miller takes the pitch, and he'll scramble forward for 7 yards. So we've got a 3rd and 2 right now, and we're going to go inside to Miller. We're going to keep Miller with the ball here, trying to get the first down. Out near midfield, Miller, yes! 5 yards and another first down. So we got 1st and 10 on the 45. So we're going to do a short slant, and we're going to look for Lewis. And sacked by Lunsford. How many sacks is that? 3 sacks for 19 yards for the Patriots, and it's 2nd and 16. So let's look for something crazy here. Hook and ladder. Let's try a hook and ladder to Butler. Let's try something crazy here. Here we go. Ferguson back to pass. Fires it, and that never happened. Deflected by Haynes. So we got a 3rd and 16. Holy cow. Buffalo not looking good today at all. What is the box? 176 yards for Buffalo today. Any hopes of catching the Dolphins could be fading here in New England. So we want to go a medium slant, and we're going to look for Lewis. 3 receivers in. Ferguson intercepted by Haynes. And he will get it to the 10. And that's where he is tackled, inside the 10. 7 interceptions on the season by Haynes, and that might have just ended this one. Stepped in front of it, and he went all the way to the 7-yard line of the Bills. And so with 8:10 to play, New England is threatening to score again. So we're going to go to Tupu or Cunningham. We're going to go Cunningham on a dive. We're just going to plow it forward here from the 7. Cunningham will score! Cunningham right up the middle. Shook off a tackler as they were playing coverage on Jackson and Morgan, and Cunningham went up the middle, and it's 20-6. Smith for the XP, and it's good. So 21-6. Boy, I tell you, New England really taking it to the Billsies. And the Bills will get it out over to 25, to 27, and now it's going to be basically throwing on every down right now. So we're going to go short pass, and we're going to look for Ship. Ferguson back to pass, knocked away. And so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. So we're going to look for Butler now on a medium cross. Ferguson's going to keep it himself. He fumbles the ball, but he scoops it back up, and it's going to be a loss of 1. So things just falling apart here for the Buffalo Bills. So let's look for Butler now on a short hitch. We need 11. Back to pass, complete to Butler, tackled and he's short. It's 4th and inches. They don't have much of a choice. They have to go for it here. So 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, I formation, and we're going to go dive, and we're going to go to Brown. They need it here, 4th and inches. We're going for it. Here we go. Brown easily gets the first down, a gain of 7, and they move the chains. All right, so now we can go back to our 3 wide receivers here. So now we're going to look for a short out, and we're going to look for Picone on the short out. Here we go. Buffalo down by a boatload. Ferguson intercepted by Bedoin. First interception of the season for Doug Bedoin, and I think that could be the last nail in the coffin. So Ferguson back to pass in a must-pass situation, and he threw into double coverage. So that is 3 interceptions on the day for Ferguson, if you will. All right, so Cunningham, now what do we have here? So Cunningham with 68 yards to Tupu with 26. So let's bring in Horace Ivory again. I'm going to go Horace Ivory. I'm just going to plow him up the middle. And Ivory will go forward for 5. That's a good gain. 2nd down. Cunningham is going to go sweep to the left. And Cunningham, he'll pick up 1. So now we have a 3rd and 4 for New England. Cutter Historical coming by. He took a super jet flight from Wrigley to Sheffer. Nice. Is that in real life, or is that in some kind of airplane simulation game? Right, so we're going to bring out Horace Ivory. Let's go back to Andy Johnson. There we go. All right, so Johnson's going to go plowing on a dive here. No, trap left. There we go. Trap left. 3rd and 4. Johnson. No, he'll gain 2. And so New England will have to kick this one away, but they took some time off the clock. And now they can try to pin the Bills deep. So from the 42, we're going to punt. We're going to punt deep. There we go. Here with the kick. And that'll go inside the 5. What a kick it was. It dies it to 2. Everything going the Patriots way here. And you ain't going to believe what happens in the 2000s with the Patriots. Spoiler alert. And now, boy, they're in a hole right now. So we're going to go 3 wide receivers. We're going to keep the back in the block. We're going to look for a medium pass to Lewis. There we go. From his own end zone, Ferguson, incomplete, 2nd down. And he went for inside pitch baseball at APC Football. And he's hoping Al Red Sox watches some OOTP tonight. Nice. All right, so we're gonna look for let's look for Brown coming out of the backfield, right, on the screen pass. There we go. So we're gonna try a screen here. And that's incomplete, and we got a 3rd and 10 right now for Buffalo. It's just not looking good. We're going to look for Lewis. He's tired, but we're going to have to find him. Short hitch. We need a 1st down. 3rd and 10. Back to pass. That's incomplete, and, well, you really can't go for it now. 4th and 10. It's 21-6. You just got to kick it away. At this point here, you just say, yeah, we're done. So here comes the kick. And New England will have it in terrific field position at the Buffalo 44. So Cunningham will come out, and we're going to bring in, let's bring in Donnie Calhoun. I'm going to go Calhoun on a dive play. We try to grind the clock down here. Calhoun will pick up 1. 2nd down. Andy Johnson on a dive play. Johnson will pick up 2. We have 3rd and 7. So Calhoun will come out. Cunningham will come back in. Johnson will come out. And we're going to bring in Horace Ivory. And we're going to go Horace Ivory. And we're going to send him sweep to the right. There we go. 3rd and 7. Just stay in bounds. I should have checked that off, right? And he'll gain 1. So at the 2-minute warning here in New England is in control. It is 21-6. And they have the ball on the 40, on Buffalo's 40. It's a 4th and 6, so they're going to come in and punt this one away. And we're going to punt to the sidelines. So Hare is going to kick it out of bounds, and he does right around the 20 again. At the 18 again. And so that's where Buffalo will take over. And we might as well leave Ferguson in the game, right? Yeah, let's just go run to the right. It's kind of over at this point. So Miller's just going to carry it here as Buffalo's going to just grind out the clock. And, oh, nice run of 12. We'll take that. 2nd down. We're going to go Brown, and we're going to go sweep to the left. There we go. Brown with the ball, and Brown will pick up a few. 2nd and 7. Miller. Pitch to the right. Again, Buffalo kind of conceding the game at this point here, and he will pick up 2. 3rd and 5. I'm going to go outside run Miller again. And Miller will pick up 4, so it's going to be 4th and 1. So Miller will come out, Roland Hooks will come in, and Hooks is going to get the ball, and he's going to go trap to the right. There we go, and they won't get the play off, and that'll do it. So New England with a big win, 21-6. And here's our scoring here. So 2 field goals by Mickemeyer had Buffalo up 6 to absolutely nothing. And then New England, a touchdown from Grogan, 25 yards to Morgan, would win it. Ivory with a run and Cunningham with a run, and that is the story here, 21-6. So let's take a look at some of the other action in here. So this is the game I almost did. I almost did Washington, New York, Giants that is, to see if Washington could win and maintain their lead, and they will win easily, 29-3. So they will move to 9-4, and they're still in first place in the East. A couple teams that are pretty much out of it. Cincinnati hanging around at 7-6 with a win though. St. Louis 4-9. They're probably out of it. Big gain in the NFC Central in Tampa, and Tampa crushing the Vikings 37-13, and they will remain in first place at 9-4 as the Bucs, I'm crossing my fingers, can make it to the playoffs. Detroit, Chicago, another great Central matchup here, and this is going to go to Chicago. They moved to 8-5, so they're still right behind Tampa Bay. Detroit, Minnesota kind of falling off right now. New Orleans 10-2. And they get crushed by Atlanta. So New Orleans falling back to earth now. They're 10-3. Miami at lowly Baltimore, and they will just squeak by, but Miami remains 9-4 as they lead that division. In the game you saw here in New England, keeping their slim playoff hopes alive with a win as they move to 7-6. Buffalo also 7-6. And in Pittsburgh, an easy win by Pittsburgh. They're now 12-1. Can anybody catch the Steelers? Dallas in Houston in a battle of Texas. And that's going to go to Dallas as they are right on the heels of Washington at 8-5. Green Bay, Philly. Philly needs the win and gets it. They're 8-5 too. The NFC East is really heating up. Denver, Oakland. Oakland with a big win. Both teams are 8-5 in that AFC West. A couple of teams who are pretty much out of it. It's going to go to San Francisco. The Rams, who made it to the Super Bowl, are 4-9. And we got the lowly Jets going into Seattle, and Seattle beats them up. So Seattle's in that race, too. I can't wait to see the standings here. We got some good races going on. And San Diego easily wins over Kansas City. So what do the standings look like? Well, here we are. Washington by a game over Dallas and Philadelphia. That's going to be a fun race down the stretch. Tampa, a game over Chicago in the Central. That's going to be fun. In the West, it's all New Orleans. We can pretty much write that one off. In the East, Miami up 2 games over New England and Buffalo as they're nipping on the heels, trying to stay in that wild card race. Pittsburgh has pretty much clinched the Central Division. In fact, I think they have clinched the Central Division. And we have, 16 weeks? Is that what it is? Yeah, we got 16 weeks. So we're going to be in week 14 this week here. And in the West, boy, that's 4 teams fighting for the West. San Diego, Seattle, Oakland, and Denver. All battling in the West, and that could be kind of fun. So, some good crispy duck there as we go back to Studio B. That was fun. Finally, a decent game. Still wasn't that close. Rob says, I see you in Studio B. He thought I was broadcasting on the road. Nestled at a booth at the IHOP or something. That's going to be Friday. I'm traveling down to Connecticut tomorrow. I might broadcast from Connecticut. I got to see what kind of internet connection I got down there, but maybe I will from the hotel room or something like that. But I'm going to be meeting up with my buddy Ray down there as we check out his hockey rink down there, and I'll be heading over to see Mike, and we'll make plans for Friday morning, and then we'll run the road to Ohio. But yeah, maybe I will. Let's see what kind of setup I have down in Connecticut and see how things are going. But anyway, that is that. Things are heating up. Got some good races. In the 1979 season. Can't wait for that. Thanks for coming by, Barbara, and everyone else. Yeah, I'm going to probably be hitting the sack tonight, too. I need to get to bed. I might slip to the gym tomorrow. I've been doing good hitting the gym. So I might hit the gym tomorrow before I get on the road. We'll see. Rob, it's going to take me a couple of hours or so to get to Connecticut for my first stop, and then I think we're looking at 9 or 10 hours from Connecticut to Ohio. Yeah. So that's what it is, depending on how many stops. We got a couple of old guys in the car. You never know. Unless you roll down windows and pee out the window. Which I haven't done in a long time, just saying. And it was always at night on the highway. Just saying. Kidding. Anyway, that is that. So, Michael, I'll be in touch with you tomorrow once I get down there. And we'll make our plan. And, yeah, that's that. It should be a fun time talking games the whole way down there. I'm excited to see what's going to happen at this convention, and I'm excited to see if I can get some ideas so we can put together something out here in New England. I got to find out a name for it. Do I want to call it the East Coast, conference, East Coast Convention, East Coast Tabletop Convention, or Northeast something or other, or I don't know. We got to try to figure out, We got to figure out what we're going to try to call that. So we'll have to come up with some names. Maybe we'll throw it out to the community, see what they might want to call it, see who would show up. How many people could we get, if we had one in either Connecticut or, Rhode Island or Massachusetts or, something like that. It'd probably have to be one of those 3 states, I imagine. I mean, we could do New Hampshire, but I think we'd get more people from the New York area if we were, like, kind of in the Connecticut area. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, too. So, Northeast Tabletop Sports, the Nets. That's an idea, Michael. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I kind of like that, actually. We're on the right path. We're on the right path. Well, we got 9 to 10 hours to figure it out. I'll be taking my notebook, and we'll be writing down a whole bunch of things, So, anyway. Hey, I'm Dave from Studio B. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed that football game, and we'll be talking to you from the road, I hope. I hope at some point the next broadcast will be on the road. And so we'll talk to everyone later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.